Today on Weekly Wire, we check out Heritage Days in St. Paul Park.
Meet a Cottage Grove police officer that believes in giving back to the community.
Plus, find out who is running for local city council seat. Hello, I'm Ann Schweisku.
And I'm Justin Atkinson. Well, Cottage Grove police took multiple calls August 11th and 12th of several vehicles being vandalized. Vehicles parked south of 70th Street between Jamaica and Keats Avenue were spray painted with yellow and red spray paint. The Cottage Grove Public Safety Board is offering a $250 reward for information. Call the PD or tip line to help.
Last weekend, Broadway Avenue in St. Paul Park was the place to be as Heritage Days came to town.
There was no better way to enjoy the last few weeks of summer vacation than by going down to St. Paul Park's Heritage Days this past weekend. With so many events going on, there was something for everyone to do. Some of the activities included mud volleyball, a tractor pull, petting zoo, and for the first time, professional wrestling.
I came for breakfast early. The Women's Auxiliary does a wonderful breakfast in the morning. That was really good. And went out and watched some of the truck pull and then came over to judge the coloring contest. We've got the water balloons, the egg toss, the wrestling. Oh, and then I went to the petting zoo too, and also the bouncy houses.
Been at the street dance. I love the street dance, so much fun. The live bands, doing the egg toss every year, water balloon toss. It's actually great.
And while everyone was caught up in the excitement of Heritage Days, the spirit and meaning of the event wasn't lost on anyone either.
Everybody together, I guess.
Yeah, everyone coming together, all our neighbors and everything, having fun.
I just think it's a great way for community to come together and meet your neighbors and meet up with folks. It's also a great way to meet folks that you went to high school with. A lot of people come back to join together and for the festival.
If you would like to help plan Heritage Days for next year, contact St. Paul Park City Hall.
Well, August 14th was the final day to file to run for a seat on the City Council. Here's a look at who will be on the ballot in November. In Woodbury, 5 people are running for mayor. Ann Burt, Joe Hernandez, Travis Autumn, Tom Owens, and Christy Vandenberg.
9 people have filed to fill 2 Woodbury Council seats: Bo Binnick, Bill Braun, Amanda Hemmingson-Jagger, Kelsey Kowal, Jody Miller, Steve Morris, Jennifer Santini, Roger Splinter, and Kim Wilson.
Looking to be elected to one of 2 seats on the Cottage Grove City Council are 6 individuals: Dwayne Broch, Steve Dennis, Evan Colstow, Chad Poitra, Dave Thiede, and Jarrett Wright.
In Newport, there are also 2 city council seats on the ballot. 6 people are vying for those seats: Lori Elliott, Tom Ingeman, Nathan Knox, Pauline Schottmuller, Alan Stetner, and Anita Wassman.
And in Gray Cloud Island, there are 2 seats up on the town board. Looking to be elected to town supervisor seat A is Dick Pulta and Paul Schonecker. Filing for town clerk was Cheryl McCulley.
There are several forums planned to help voters get to know the candidates this year. The first one is scheduled for September 6th at Cottage Grove City Hall. Candidates looking for a seat on the Washington County Board in Districts 2 and 4 will be there from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. The forum is run by the League of Women Voters and will be televised live on Comcast Channel 18 as well as on our website at swctc.org.
If you're interested in learning about solar power for your home or business, mark September 25th on your calendar. A 1-hour event with a group called Solar Twin Cities is planned at Woodbury City Hall. The free information session teaches you the basics of solar, its financial implications for your household, and how the Solar Group Buy program works. Then get a no-obligation site assessment from the program installer, True North Solar.
Our friend Agent H2O is back with more water conservation tips. This week he's visiting Mr. Goldthumb and has some great tips for saving water outside.
Good afternoon, Agent H2O.
Good afternoon.
We've got a new assignment for you, and it's close to your current location.
Another water issue?
You guessed it, it's our old friend, Mr. Goldthumb.
I'll head that way now.
Hello.
Mr. Gold Thumb?
Agent H2O, we meet again.
I'd like to talk to you about what you're doing there.
Just taking care of my property.
That's great. But what if you could take care of your property and save on your next month's water bill?
I'm listening.
Let's start with this hose. You could just clean your walkway with the broom. Yeah, watch the shoes. Watering your lawn is most effective in the morning or late evening. Right now, most of this water is just being evaporated into the air.
Well, that's no good.
No. Planning on washing your car?
Yep.
Pull it on your lawn and get the added benefit of watering your grass.
I hadn't thought of that one.
Nice garden.
Oh, thanks. This has to be watered regularly.
I bet. But it's more efficient if you replace that hose with a soaker hose. Less water evaporation, more water for your plants. You could also get a rain barrel. Use the rainwater to keep your flowers blooming every day. You see this tree?
Yeah?
If you add 3 to 4 inches of mulch around this tree, it'll retain its water, keeping the roots wet.
Plus, that will prevent weeds.
Now you got it.
Thanks, Agent H2O. You gave me some great tips there.
I think you're on your way to conserving water and saving money on your next month's water bill.
Eye patch.
Well, that was a lot of fun to make.
It really was. And our two actors, Conrad and Nicholas, are just fantastic.
Yeah, they did a great Agent H2O and Mr. Gold Thumb. So
We're looking to bring them back in the future, too, for
Absolutely.
future Agent H2O.
who wouldn't want more for them from that series?
Oh, I want a whole series. I want a whole franchise.
Oh,
Come on,
right.
he could be the new James Bond.
It's a lot of work. Okay. All right.
So stay tuned for those. Well, on September 8th, you can enjoy a guided bird tour at the Cottage Grove Ravine Regional Park. Learn to identify birds and contribute to citizen science data collection by completing bird count surveys with the guide. The surveys collected will assist the county's natural resources team and related work in conjunction with the Lessard Sam's Outdoor Heritage Fund grant. The 1-hour hike starts at 9 a.m. Well, since 1993, Greg Rinzel has served at the Cottage Grove Police Department.
He currently serves as Deputy Director of Public Safety as well as coaches at Park High School. Check out his story.
I think of our department more as a family. It's really a department that's trying to serve our community and make it better, and it shows with the support that we receive. Started in 1993 as a Cottage Grove Police Reserve Officer, and then I was hired as a full-time officer in March of 1995. Right now, I'm in charge of the patrol division, which is all your marked release vehicles that are out and about on a daily basis, so all your patrol supervisors and police officers that work the street. I think really being able to make a difference, molding, mentoring, teaching, coaching, I really enjoy that part of the job.
How's the leg, Matt? Good?
I've been coaching lacrosse since 2006.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Move it quickly! Let's go, hustle in!
It fulfills that need to help people more than anything and really be a part of a community and get to know a lot of these kids on a personal level.
Boys, some of you guys are senior, this is your last conference game, let's go out. Get on the field, work as hard as you can every play. Every play is the most important play, right?
The reason I coach is try to make these kids better. And it's not better at lacrosse always. Sports is a conduit to life. It really is the first part of you working as a team to find something bigger than yourself to be involved in. What can I do to make this place better? And really see these kids grow and mature and become really leaders in the community is what I'm looking for. 1, 2, 3, I've had a number of the kids that have played lacrosse for me go into law enforcement, not because of me, but I think they just saw that interaction that I had with them and they thought that's really kind of a cool job. Really, any supervisory role is a coaching role. You know, I look at this department and say, boy, we have a lot of young officers. Where do we need to concentrate our efforts for education? It's picking your teams and putting them into a strategic plan to make the whole better. Love my job still, and I don't know how many people can say that after doing the job that they've done for 23 years. That's just a great thing.
Well, and as you can see, Greg, great guy.
Oh, great guy. He's actually pretty funny too.
He is, and watching him coach his lacrosse team, really inspirational. They look up to him. It's really cool.
You can tell he's really passionate about that, and that's great.
Yeah, and I want to thank him for letting me tag along that day and give me a glimpse of some of that passion. It's great.
Yeah, it's a great piece. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Well, if you want to learn more about what the Cottage Grove Police Department does, they're offering citizens an opportunity to get an inside look at what the PD does. Participants in this 4-week academy will experience a variety of topics, including lectures, demonstrations, ride-alongs, tours, and hands-on exercises taught by police officers or experts in particular fields. Class size is limited to 20 people and will be on Tuesday and Thursday evenings in October. You need to register by September 7th. Now here's a quick look at some upcoming events happening around South Washington County you might want to check out. Well, Justin, I think we can officially say that election season is here. Earlier in the show, we found out the candidates running for city council. Lots of people put their names in the ballot this year.
Yeah, and there'll be lots of opportunities from us to inform you in the future about these candidates. Candidate profiles, where we invite the candidates into our studio to give them about 2.5 minutes to talk to their constituents. So that's fun.
That's right. It's a great way to get to know why they're running, what's important to them, what they hope to do while they're in office. There's also lots of forums being held by the League of Women Voters. We'll be televising those. So we'll let you know when those are happening, and it's a great way to stay informed.
It really is very important.
Absolutely. We'll see you next week.